Will, you were just saying that it kind of gives you something to aspire to then. If you kind of think small and just think, well, we are still that little indie band, then...
Yeah, well, it's hard. It's quite a fine line to tread because there's, you know, you don't want to seem arrogant, but also you don't want to seem overly humble and kind of self-deprecating. So it's always a fine line with us. I think we're in our, you know, behind closed doors, I think we feel quite confident about everything, but then we're always very surprised when other people agree with us. So if you kind of, if you start out like a new band every time, you can only, you can only hope to get bigger and bigger. We don't feel like we could start from where we left off. You know, we feel like there's a lot of ground to gain, you know, to catch up on.
Do you think there's a danger that you ever have been too self-deprecating, Chris?
I think we're the most humble band in the world.
With the potential to be the most brilliant band in the world.
Yeah. I think we're always more self-deprecating before concerts. So if you interviewed us afterwards, in case it goes absolutely terribly wrong, which it might do, and this interview will then become legendary, or not that, maybe not legendary.
Forgotten.
Yeah, just forgotten.
So basically, you just lower people's expectations and then you just blow them away, hopefully.
If you go on a date and you say, I'm probably not going to kiss you even.
Even if you beg for it.
Then anything more than that is a bonus. That's our philosophy.
How many of you are only here because you couldn't get tickets for The Weakest Link? 3. Well, that's good. At least you got something. This is Will, our drummer, probably the best drummer in the world. Although, of course, we're a little biased, and there's plenty of rock drummers who say they're better, but I would just disagree. And you'll see why with this Church Bell Odyssey that somehow has made it to #1 in America. Goodness knows how, but here it is. Listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me. I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. We'd really appreciate it very much. Okay. when I ruled the world. And us British people have great singing voices.